A great, college game, playoff atmosphere, and once again, the people that came to the game, saw, a classic, getting down to the wire, and I couldn't say enough again, for the student section. I thought the last game that they participated was loud, but this was, as good, if not better, even any Division One level. The atmosphere in this gym for both teams, and when you have two teams going at it, the way they did, you need to make some plays at the end. I thought, we tried, at the end, we made some, mistakes in the last, minute of the game. We had a chance to just get the ball in bounds a couple times. But you have to give St. Rose a lot of credit. They played hard, and, when we needed to make the stop in the last, 10 seconds, we did.
I'm sure the players would say it's fun to play in an atmosphere like this. Fun for you to coach, in year 32 in an atmosphere like that with a packed gym and just a rowdy student section.
Yeah, it really is, and again, for the people that haven't been around our program, and in the last few years, we've had good crowds, but this reminds me, of the early 2000, you know. In the 90s, when we had the Elite Four teams, this place was rocking, sold out, and it's great to see, the campus get involved because it really means a lot, and to see, all the athletic teams, that were here supporting, our athletes, and, we owe them one, when they participate because, like I said, I thought they were the difference in the last two victories.
Talk a little bit about the first half. Seemed like maybe early after you went up 8-3 early on, kind of feeling out their press a little bit, and then made an 18-5 run late to close the half and take the lead into halftime.
Yeah, I thought the first half was like a boxing match. I thought, both teams were, sticking around, in the middle of the ring, just punching one another. We had a hard time scoring against their defense, and they had a hard time, scoring against ours, and it was a grind. We were just throwing blows at one another, and I thought, second half, when Day started, attacking the rim like he did the last game, I thought we opened them up a little bit defensively, and then Chris came in the game, and I thought, the kids that were out there without Chris for 8 minutes not only held serve, but I thought, we took the lead with him on the bench. And I think he solidified it, with a key play, when he came off the bench with an and one.
Then in the second half, stretched the lead late, few uncharacteristic turnovers, but didn't panic. Kind of talk about the mental toughness there, the group to stay together and get a big turnover at the end.
Yeah, we lost our mind a little bit. We thought we had the game won up 9, with the ball, and we talked about we had plenty of timeouts left, and we couldn't get the ball in bounds, and they made it 3, and then, another turnover cost us a couple points, but I thought we had the presence, once they cut it to 2, with them, having a chance to take the lead. I thought defensively, we made, great rotation, and we got a deflection and a steal to solidify, the win. And again, these kids are gritty. These kids know how to win. They've won, regionals. They've won, league championships. So they know what it takes.
You mentioned the play of Day. Do you think we're seeing his emergence here? 28 Sunday against Adelphi in the quarterfinal, now 24, and I just thought really kind of just took over the game of points in the second half.
Yeah, people don't realize that Day missed 5 games early in the season. He really hasn't been, healthy. He never actually recovered, full health until, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And he's a typical New York City kid. He's not afraid of anything. He doesn't care he's attacking, whether it's a 6'7", 6'8" kid or, a quality guard. He just takes it to the rim, and, he's one of the kids that leaves people behind, and, he has to answer later, I couldn't say enough about him because we've struggled the last couple games on the offensive end. We had some, lulls in terms of scoring, and I thought, he was the key because not only did he give us baskets, but he put us at the line.
Lastly, St. A's here on Saturday, 1 o'clock in the championship game. I assume they'll be hanging from the rafters. What do you guys have to do well there to successfully defend your league championship?
Yeah, but before I can comment on that, I just want to know who you're going to be cheering for. So,
Someone told me, Coach, you always root for the paycheck. So
there you go. About time you came over to our side. But listen, I just think it's going to be, not only a great game, but a great atmosphere. The people in Manchester, to have two schools within a 5-mile radius at this stage of the season playing, for a league championship, you couldn't ask for more. And I think our kids are going to be excited. I'm sure, they're coming back from Syracuse right now, all gassed up, because that's a great victory for them on the road against a quality team. And it's going to be a typical St. A's Southern New Hampshire game. Everything's going to be left on the floor.
thanks, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you, Eric.